Cowboys and the BYU Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Oklahoma State's head coach told me before the game he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the run, it's Hawkins. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down.
BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know about.
Yeah, I mean, he could catch it, he could make you miss, he could run you over. The injuries slowed him down a little bit a year ago. But another year of experience with Bear in the backfield, and that is a big Bear. That is a large Bear that can also run the football. Could be a great 1-2 punch that makes you pack a lunch and tackle some grown men for 60 minutes.
Oh, they're after him. He's got him in the flat. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Dude, you talk about things you can't coach. Standing in and delivering the ball when you are taking it right in the mustache.
It's a great point, Reese, because you can't simulate that in practice. You don't let your quarterbacks get lit up in practice like that. I mean, that was almost a misdemeanor what that kid just went through. But boy, oh boy, showing you his experience, just showing you his toughness. You don't see that very often at the quarterback position.
He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Coleman's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Using his legs, it's Hawkins. And he'll be brought down.
Well, you look by the blitz, you dive by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop in a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. He's got the tight end. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Breaks the tackle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I like the adjustments from this offense from 1st possession to 2nd. Like 1st possession, you tell maybe a little bit nervous, maybe just not starting the way they wanted to, didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together, a good response from punting last drive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They go right back to it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he made the extra point without problem. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Running inside. It's Martin. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cougars! Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Final play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Defense makes a stand as their clock runs down to 0. Past the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Young. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A first down for the offense. The play action fake. Here's a heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And with that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
It's caught downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. The lone back's got it. Powers through the defender.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And they swarm him under.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Past the 30. There's a crease. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Takes a handoff. It's Martin. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Turning it on. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just key on wherever the tight end is. You got to realize they can show you one thing and come back with another.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Extending the play. He'll throw it. The sure hands. It's Buckmeyer. And they're able to get him down. BYU right back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Buckmeyer. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to run, it's Martin. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback keeps it. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, BYU!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the run, it's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs him. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, for quarterbacks out there throwing screen throws, part of your job on this play is negotiating the defender. You have got to find some way to get that ball to your running back. You can't let the defense knock that away.
Release to the back. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Now, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that fourth down throw, and I'll tell you, this guy...
Oh, he's got some space. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The run inside. It's Martin. Got enough for the first. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to change this route. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with the Washington State Cougars taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's Washington State with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that's 4 straight on the season for this team as they continue what is now a nice little streak. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Oh, and this receiver with his speed, he's a guy you know this QB is going to look for, especially on these deep shots. You just can't overthrow him when he's that wide open. That's a huge missed opportunity.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
What's nice about this tight end is he can stretch the field vertically. We saw it there on the corner route. Really nice throw by the quarterback, getting it out early, puts just enough air under it so his guy could locate it. This guy, he's got those long strides, right? The big fella, he's just eating up yards. He's able to get some separation before securing the catch for a big gain.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Cougars! They take the lead here in the second half.
They And you want these guys that can take the top off the defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive...
Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Cowboys! Rolled his way into the end zone. His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. Lining up for the point after and the lead. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Here comes the heat. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Running inside, it's Hawkins.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go back to the ground. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield. And it's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Midway point of the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge 4th down conversion late in this football game.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Makes the grab. It's Lyons. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open play. Might have a chance. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that, and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys.
Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it. You practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, you got to love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Right back to the well. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Quick release by the QB. Makes a grab and room to run. Busts through behind his pad. The 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Martin. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Takes the knee, and the perfect season is still alive. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe.